Rambo meets Taken. He just says Rambo Last Blood stars Sylvester Stallone, Las Vegas, Eben Montreal, Louis Mandador. And basically this was a very, very short film. That's one of the disappointing parts because I'm used to watching a Rambo movie that's at least 120 minutes long. I've seen all of them from First Blood to the reboot. They're all pretty much the same. Rambo sticking up for people who can't defend themselves and kicking some bad and teaching the baddies a lesson. And this wasn't far off the mark. And this is kind of like, aside from being like Taken, this is kind of like a Steven Seagal movie or one of those action movies from the 80s where Steven Seagal is going after bad drug dealers. We've seen this before. I'll leave some movies around my head. It's always like the white cop going after minorities, like Jamaican death squads and South American or Mexican cartel. You know what I mean. So this is like the same, and people are holding it kind of racist today because, when there's the whole border wall question, and it feeds into why we need a border wall, even though the drugs are coming through the airport, the illegals are coming through the airport. Not all of it goes under the wall. And when I say under the wall, the cartels have one house on the Mexican side and one house on the Arizonan side, and they are connected by a tunnel. And I know this because my cousins grew up in Douglas, Arizona. No, I'm not Mexican, I'm Asian. But my cousins on my dad's side, my white side, grew up in Douglas, Arizona, so I visited pretty much exactly 30 years ago. And I walked into Mexico for like an afternoon, and it was just what I expected, very poor. And we didn't eat anything or drink the water, and then we came back, and when we came back, there was a Mexican kid, and I'm assuming he's Mexican, tried to get in with us because, we kind of look Hispanic or whatever, even though we're Asian. And the Border Patrol got him and kicked him back, and they just, let him go and went back into Mexico. And when I get home, I read a news article in my paper in New Hampshire that there was a drug tunnel that goes from, I don't know the name of the town, but the town in Mexico across the border from Douglas, Arizona into Douglas, Arizona. They would, like I said, they would have one house in Mexico, one house in the U.S., and a tunnel beneath the wall. So the wall doesn't really work. Not even 30 years ago. But back to this story, this was very short. It was just like the beginning of Taken, only he didn't tell the drug dealers, I have a set of special skills that I'm gonna give you. But he does go after them, and he fails. It was a typical plot for that kind of film, trying to get his daughter back, and enlisting a help from Las Vegas to help him get his daughter back. And then fast forward, it was really fast. fast forward to when he has to defend his home in Arizona. He had all these tunnels under his house, and it really was like, tunnel rats. If you know what a tunnel rat is, it was a person in Vietnam who went after the Viet Cong and the NVA in the tunnels that they dug to outflank our troops. The violence was really kind of cartoony, like he would shoot someone in the face with a shotgun and their whole head would explode. So it was just like an FPS first-person shooter in the end, and it really wasn't effective. I wanted more. I mean, if this is the last Rambo film, man, I wanted something that was a little more effort. Where he's going up the ladder and finding out the president of a South American country is behind this whole thing. I just wanted this to feel like a real finale. Like he finally got what he wanted, but I don't think he really got what he wanted. I know I didn't get what I wanted, but this is not as good as the Rocky film. I bet you knew that. The Rocky film as of late with Rocky Balboa, Creed 1 and 2, those were great films. I would see those over Last Blood because it's just not satisfying. Thank you for bearing with me with this cell phone in Caar Movie review. And if you like it, subscribe, ring my bell, and I hope you have a great weekend.